Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I would like to thank everyone here for participating in this demonstration, which will be historical activity for Rohingya people in Arakan state of Burma or Myanmar, who are facing slow genocide. As I was born and grew up in Arakan state, I witnessed the persecutions of Rohingyas, and I also witnessed the freedom of the Rohingyas. Before the restrictions were imposed in 1992, although Rohingyas was one of the recognized ethnic group of Burma, since the time Burma became independent country from British colony. Today, Rohingyas became stateless and the most persecuted minority in the world. Rohingyas were equally treated as the other citizens in Burma till 1974. Since the time 1974, the Burma regime confiscated the national identity card and implemented an operation named Nagami King Dragon in English, launched in 1978. The operation produced about 2,100 refugees. Even those refugees were labeled as if they were Bengalis. They were repatriated to Burma from Bangladesh as Rohingya. Of course, the Rohingya identity was widely used until the operation was completed. But in 1982, the regime enacted new citizenship law, which is mainly to take away the citizenship of Rohingyas. Since then, the Rohingyas became stateless. Even they became stateless, yet can move around, and they can even travel to capital of the state and the country without any permission. But in 1992, the military regime formed a border guard force called Nasaka and imposed many restrictions. As of now, the life of Rohingyas are in concentration camps and open prison. You all are enjoying the freedom movement, education, health, marriage, birth, and job opportunity. But the Rohingya in Arakan state are nothing less prisoner. They have no right to move one village to another without written permission for the authorities. For the permission, they need bribe the authorities, even bribe. They are not permitted to stay more than a week. Today, the result of matriculation exam was out. Many Rohingya students got high marks with the distinction, but unfortunately, they will not have any opportunity to join professional institution. Even those students are persecuted, they try to gain high marks as they want to become doctors, engineers. But sadly, they are not allowed to join professional institutions as other citizens in Burma could. Until 1993, Rohingya students could join any professional institution if their mark met to the requirements of enrollment. But since 1993, the Burmese regime banned joining professional institutions. On the other hand, since 2012, after the violence occurred in Arakan, the ordinary Rohingya university students are sitting at home and they can continue their studies. At the same time, from 2012 to 2014, many students passed the matriculation exam and they have no opportunity for further studies. This is how Rohingyas are buried for studying at university. Today, the both people issued got high attention in the world. Even recently, American President Obama has mentioned about that during his meeting with the Asian youth. When there is no education, no job opportunity, no health care, and many restrictions to survive, you all will definitely think to relocate. According to some experts, only a little more dozen doctors are available for healthcare, and Rohingyas have no right to admit hospitals. Even there was no chance to survive. Since 2012, many pregnant women were killed at Sitwe General Hospital. The racism is deeply rooted in Burma and especially in Arakan state. Whoever is admitted to local township, local town hospital or just go for the treated, they are severely insulted. Sometimes tortured instead of getting treatment. The most difficulty women are facing today is sex abuse by the border guard police in the northern state, northern Arakan state. The women are even afraid to walk across the villages. Sometimes women experience gang rape. Has the women value their dignity more than any others? Their cases remain unreported. The situation is either to die in open prison or survive yourself by taking risky sea journey to Malaysia or Indonesia. While the government is persecuting the Rohingyas, they open the door to leave from the country. Has their policy to whip out all Rohingya from the country? So, human trafficking business was introduced by the authorities and they left Rohingya to flee from the country. Since after 2012, violence more than 150,000 fled. The people who were forced to live in concentration camps since after the violence in 2012, their lives are worse than the people in open prison. They are there for 3 years now. They have no future. They don't know where they can return home. They also don't know where they will get back their land. They are surviving by getting food for international NGO, but those are not enough for them, and they are getting medical treatment through international NGO, but those are not enough. The children have no education. They have no single penny earning. The government led by President Thein Sein is planning to keep them in those concentration camps as a permanent. To my conclusion, I would like to ask the world to save all those Rohingya from the persecution they are facing. The legal experts and the Nobel Peace Prize winners are saying that today what Rohingyas are facing is nothing less than genocide. So I would like to request the Prime Minister, Mr. David Cameron, to save all these Rohingya from ongoing genocide, and as well as the world leaders and United Nations. Thanks again to all participants. Thank you. May God bless you all.